This video looks at how we can combine these two sentences to make one sentence. So I get up. That is a sentence. It's a sentence because it's got the subject, that's I, and the main verb saying what I do, which is get up. So we've got a subject and a main verb. And the sun comes up. So early in the morning. And this is a sentence. The sun, that's the subject. And what does the subject do? It comes up. So I get up is a sentence made up of one clause. And the sun comes up is one sentence with one clause. So I can colour the clause, this kind of creamy colour. That's a clause. And the sun comes up. That's a clause, and they're both sentences. And they start with a capital letter and finish with a full stop. Now, I can make these into one sentence by removing the full stop, removing the capital letter, make this a small t. So I get up. Well, when do I get up? Well, I get up when the sun comes up. So this is called the present simple tense, and it describes something that I always do or usually do. Not just once or in the past, but always. I get up when the sun comes up. So now we have made one sentence, and we can show that by colouring this when clause. So now this, when the sun comes up, this is now a subordinate clause, and you know it's a subordinate clause because it's starting with this subordinator or subordinate conjunction, when. So I get up when the sun comes up. So this is one sentence, but now it has two clauses. So the main clause, I get up, there's no subordinate coordinator there, it's just I get up. But the second clause, it's introduced by this word when. So everything that follows when the sun comes up is this subordinate clause. Is there a comma? Well, the answer is no. I get up when the sun comes up. But I can bring all of this subordinate clause to the front, and I can start with a capital W saying, when the sun comes up, and then I will put a comma. When the sun comes up, I get up. So there is a comma after the subordinate clause if it comes first. And you can tell that when you're speaking. You go, when the sun comes up, so my voice is going up a little bit to show that I haven't finished. When the sun comes up, I get up. But if the subordinate clause comes second, comes after the main clause, then there's no comma in between. I get up when the sun comes up.